Let'sTalk.com.
All right, welcome back to Let's Talk Business here on CentralValleyTalk.com. With the election coming up soon, we've been talking a lot of politics lately, and we're going to continue that today with Marcia Hall, who is running for Auditor-Controller in Madera County. Actually is in the position, but was appointed. Now this is your first time actually running for the office.
My first time running for any office.
You're hoping to keep that desk that you have in there.
I would like to stay.
Yeah.
I would like to finish the job that I started.
Well, take me back to how were you appointed? What happened?
Well, how far back do you want to go?
Well,
billions and billions of
Billions.
years ago. I was in a public accounting firm where I had been an auditor for more than 30 years. I did tax returns and I did audits. And when we, as my son graduated from high school, I was looking to kind of go out and maybe be more of a consultant to governmental entities because I liked that side. And someone emailed me the application for Madera County Auditor-Controller, and I thought, okay, I'll see what that's like. And so I interviewed. There were 4 other people. I was selected 100%, unanimously selected by the Board of Supervisors. And so, like I said, afterwards, then I Googled what had happened in the past, and it has quite a colored history. The department has been hurting for a lot of years and kind of abandoned, and so we came in to clean it up. So that's how I got there.
what was the first thing that you tackled?
The first thing, the first week I was there, the payroll person came to me and he said, I can't file the payroll tax returns. I said, what do you mean you can't file the payroll tax returns? He goes, I can't get them to balance. I go, what do you mean you can't get them to balance? He goes, I don't know how to do it. And so that was the first thing, and that was just indicative of the issues that we have in that office, that things just did not flow forward. There were multiple delinquent reports, things that had not been done because they were just trying to catch up, always trying to catch up with things that had been let go for more than 10 years. We have a history of 10 years of delinquent audits, et cetera, et cetera.
You're telling me there were people working in the Auditor-Controller's office who didn't know numbers?
I'm telling you that there were people in the Auditor's Controller's office who had never really been trained to do their job.
So
Yes.
did you get rid of them or did you train them?
I didn't. Some people went away. Some didn't like the changes that were being made, but most have come on board, and they see the vision now because I'm training. I've trained over my 30 years of being an auditor and a CPA. I trained a lot of people, many people who are now chief business officials in different entities, school districts, cities, FCMAT, which was the fiscal crisis management team that came into West Fresno County. Some of their people have come from me, from my training, and I have others that are auditors throughout the state in different capacities. So I'm used to training. So I get in and I start teaching them what we should be doing, and they're willing to learn, and that's been the great.
They better, right? The taxpayers deserve that, right?
The taxpayers deserve it. As an auditor, your ultimate client is the taxpayer or the person receiving those services. And because I've done audits for so many years, that's what it becomes ingrained in you, that is your ultimate client. So every day that I go to work, while Madera County might be paying my paycheck, the people I work for are the citizens of the county.
Sure. In a nutshell, what does the Auditor-Controller do?
There's no nut. Let's use the word nut. In a nutshell, we pay the bills. You
pay the county's bills.
We pay the county's bills. We keep the books. We audit other departments to make sure they're doing everything they should be doing. We prepare the annual financial audits and other audit reports that are happening. We monitor the budget. We make all journal entries to the books. We record all deposits that come in, and we reconcile the bank account.
You know what? I am so glad there are people like you that enjoy doing that stuff.
I know.
Because I hate that stuff.
I know. Well, I have to tell you that an auditor is a person who liked algebra in school usually because they look for the unknown. So we're always looking for what's missing and trying to fill in that gap. So it fits for me.
Yeah. I liked English more than math.
Yeah, well.
But were you one of those math freaks or
Actually,
geeks,
I was not a math geek. There's a lot of common sense that comes into auditing, and I actually started out, my father was a veterinarian and my brother was a veterinarian.
Really?
My other brother's a doctor, so I really kind of wanted to be a veterinarian, but When I got to UC Davis and started taking those classes, I went, okay, I'm thinking another career might be better for me. So I came to Fresno State and started taking accounting classes, and then ended up in that career.
Was that a little too much blood in the veterinary classes?
I didn't like the sad parts. There are sad parts
Sure
to
there
that,
are.
and I'm kind of a softie, and so I like helping people. I'm just helping them in a different way now.
Some of my best friends are veterinarians,
Yeah.
and I know what they go through on a day-to-day basis. All right, so what's it been like out on the campaign trail these last few weeks heading into the election?
Well, a lot of misinformation. I love that part. Those
Where's
things
that
I
coming
didn't.
from?
My opponent likes to spread a little dirt along the way, and so that's been an interesting piece of it. I get nice texts and stuff from people telling me what I've done or haven't done, and that part's been the most difficult, is seeing the kind of ugly side of politics. But the best part, going throughout the county, meeting all the people, I mean, that's been wonderful. If you don't know anything about Madera County, it's an absolutely fantastic county that goes from that valley floor up into Oakhurst and clear out to almost Firebaugh. So you have this long stretch of county that has so many places to go to, and I've met so many wonderful people. So that's the upside, is that I wouldn't trade for anything.
Did you put like thousands of miles on your car over the
Yes.
past few months?
Yes. My car.
Not at county expense, right?
No, it's my car, and so yes, driving, a little more driving, and then some more driving.
Yeah, okay. You talked about what your opponent is saying about you, but I'm reading here what you're saying about your opponent.
Okay.
Zero training in government accounting.
When you start off being a CPA, you must have 2 years of auditing. That's the requirement. That was the requirement back in the olden days when we both became CPAs. So that's the last time he's done audits, and I don't believe he's ever done any governmental audits. And I've done hundreds. That's what mine says, hundreds.
Did you know this was happening? Claims reports are still delinquent. Says he is not an auditor. Wants to manage.
He wants to manage the office. So he feels like he can come in and manage the people, but the people, as we've already talked about, need training. And so you have to have someone who understands governmental accounting. It's very different. Fund accounting is very different. Our fund accounting is very unusual. Right now, our software, and we're in the middle of an upgrade because we need to upgrade, we cannot print financial statements out of our accounting software, nor have we been able to since I started.
Wow.
Because it broke somewhere along the line. No one did upgrades, and so we can't print those financials. So we prepare reports via giant Excel spreadsheets. The trial balance for the financial statements for Madera County is 217 pages long.
Whew.
And if anybody knows anything about trial balances, okay, 20-page trial balance is long, but a 217-page trial balance is out of this world. And bringing someone new in who hasn't worked through it all and hasn't kind of gone in and done the hard work, we'll be starting over again. And that's what we don't want to do. We want to stay the course. Let me finish the job. Let me get the glitches out of the system, get the software upgraded, and we'll be cooking with fire.
Yeah. You won't have to worry about a runoff. I mean, one of you is going to get
Yes.
the majority
Yes.
in the primary.
I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so?
Well,
you hope it's you.
I
right?
hope it's me. Yes. Yes.
So that'd be nice not to have that extra few months
The
of
extra
campaigning,
few months
right?
is yeah.
Is it tough asking people to
the-
give money to you to support your campaign?
It is very tough, and when people ask, I kind of go, so what would you like to give? And it's very difficult. I don't like it doing it. CPAs are not people who like to be salespeople. They aren't. They definitely aren't salespeople. So trying to sell yourself is a very difficult thing because we're kind of shy about that kind of stuff. Although I'm not shy talking to you, I
hope not.
I don't like asking people for that kind of support. Sure. But I've gotten it, and from some places where I didn't expect it, and that's been a wonderful situation to kind of know, oh, they want to support me, and that's good.
They
stuff.
like me.
They like me. They really like me. I know.
Okay, we're almost out of time. There's the camera. Your voters are out there. Talk to them. Here's your shot.
All right. Vote for Marcia. Go to www.voteformarsha.com. Wish for your vote on June 3rd. Please exercise your right to vote. I'm in there doing the job. I have the endorsements of all 4 of the 5 supervisors. 1 doesn't endorse. And I have the endorsement of the California Correctional Supervisors Organization. They're behind me. my staff is behind me, and I want to keep going and do the right thing for Madera County. Thank you.
3 words. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
Yes. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
You'll never forget her.
Yeah.
Marcia, nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Best of luck in the election.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for coming in today.
All right.
All right. You are watching Let's Talk Business on CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hi.